Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to Everyman Driver. I'm Dave Erickson. Thank you so much for watching a couple of compact crossover SUVs this week for me. But today's video is focused on the 2026 Kia Sportage over there in the distance. That one is the X-Pro all-wheel drive. So let's focus on that one in today's video.
Let's start under the hood here. The gas Sportage uses a 2.5-liter four-cylinder making 187 horsepower, 178 pound-feet of torque, paired with an 8-speed automatic. This isn't the sports car Sportage, it's the practical, smooth daily driving Sportage. Around town it's easy going and quiet, but the honest truth is the base engine can feel a little not urgent when you're doing a full load of passengers or a steep highway merge. With the X-Pro Prestige, which I have, we focus on capability and confidence behind the wheel. You've got all-wheel drive and multi-terrain drive modes for different conditions, like dirt, snow, and mud, which is exactly what you want if you live in a wet climate, get winter weather, or just like the idea of extra traction without the drama. Fuel economy depends on drivetrain, but the gas Sportage is roughly in the high 20s combined in front-wheel drive, and all-wheel drive is typically a little bit lower. If maximum miles per gallon is your goal, that's where the Sportage Hybrid shines. It can reach around 43 miles per gallon combined, but today it's the X-Pro Prestige gas model that prioritizes traction, features, and space. Now the front cabin, and this is where this vehicle really sets itself apart. Kia updated the interior layout for a cleaner look, and in upper trims you get a dual 12.3-inch panoramic screen that spans across the dash. This is amazing, isn't it? It gives the Sportage a wow, this feels futuristic vibe, especially at night. It looks like something you'd expect more of an expensive SUV. The trade-off is Kia leans heavily into touchscreen-based controls. The screen is responsive and the menus are pretty easy once you learn them, but the touch-style climate and shortcut controls can be distracting if you're the type of person who prefers real buttons and knobs. It does look clean, but you do have to pay attention more than you'd like at some times. Seat comfort is a strong point. The Sportage is known for feeling roomy and the seating position is relaxed, great for commuting and road trips. In a Prestige trim like this, you're getting the nice place to spend time upgrades, richer materials, more convenience features, and that upscale vibe Kia has really gotten good at. Back seat now, and this is where the Sportage punches above its class. There's legit space back here with good legroom and a nice seating angle. The rear seats can recline, which is a small detail that makes a big difference on long drives, especially for passengers who don't want to sit straight upright. Now, if you're shopping compact SUVs because you have kids, car seats, or adult passengers in the back on a regular basis, the Sportage is one of the better picks because it simply feels bigger than many of its rivals. Now let's move to the back, the cargo area. Here's another Sportage strength. You're looking at 39.6 cubic feet of cargo space behind the second row, which is excellent for the segment. That's enough for a big grocery run, a stroller plus bags, a couple of suitcases, or full weekend of family gear without playing Tetris. Now fold that second row down and get this, 74.1 cubic feet of space. That's the kind of room that fits a folding mountain bike, cabin bins, coolers, a big Costco haul, or even maybe small furniture. The Sportage isn't just cargo capable, it's genuinely useful. Big plus for me. And for capability, this all-wheel drive gas setup can tow up to 2,500 pounds, which is enough for a small utility trailer, a couple of jet skis, or a lightweight pop-up setup, as long as you're realistic about payload and you set it up safely. So, what's new for 2026? The Sportage gets a refreshed front end that looks more refined, a cleaner dash layout as you saw, an updated steering wheel design, which I think is kind of cool, and the dual 12.3-inch screen setup feels more integrated and premium than before. I think that's probably the biggest highlight in my opinion. So, final pros and cons. Looking at roomy in both rows, big pro here, cargo space, huge class strength. The tech looks high-end with those displays, and the all-wheel drive plus terrain modes makes it feel confident in bad weather, no doubt. Plus, Kia's warranty coverage is still one of the biggest peace of mind advantages in the segment. Negatives, the base engine is smooth but not fast. The touchscreen heavy controls can be distracting. And if you want the absolute best fuel economy, you'll want to cross-shop the Sportage Hybrid.
And welcome back once again to Everyman Driver. I am Dave Erickson. Thank you so much for watching. This week, a 2026 Kia Sportage Hybrid. I'm going to give you 3 pros and 3 cons about this vehicle. By the way, click subscribe if you like car reviews and news. I've been doing it every week since 2012.
This 2026 Sportage comes with a 1.6-liter turbocharged four-cylinder paired with electric motors, producing around 230 horsepower, up from last year. It's available in front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive depending on your trim. There's also a plug-in hybrid version bumping output to 268 and offering around 34 miles of electric-only range. MSRP starts around 30 grand, low 30s for the base LX trim, and goes up through the SX Prestige with the higher trims loaded with tech and comfort features. I have the SX Prestige in all-wheel drive. Your pros and cons begin with your pros. Number one, spacious, practical interior and cargo space. The cabin is roomy for both front and rear passengers with generous leg room in the back. Cargo capacity is quite strong among the compact hybrid SUVs, 39.5 cubic feet behind rear seats, and versatile and dual-level cargo floor. Pro number two is the fuel efficiency and the hybrid gains. For our front-wheel drive versions, fuel economy is excellent, 42 miles per gallon combined. All-wheel drive trims in the plug-in variant are more moderate, but still better than many non-hybrids in the same size class. Pro number three, the updated tech and standard features. This 2026 model adds more technology, dual 12.3-inch panoramic displays, improved infotainment, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, and available head-up display on higher trims and more driver assist features. The interior finish and accessibility of features are better this year. Your cons now, number one, the fuel economy falls short in all-wheel drive and real-world driving. So when you opt for the all-wheel drive or drive at highway speeds, fuel efficiency drops noticeably. Some real-world tests show the all-wheel drive version doing worse than its EPA numbers, especially on longer drives. Your con number two, not very exciting to drive if you're looking for that. It's comfortable, it's smooth, but steering feedback is light, and the driving dynamics aren't sporty. If you want strong engagement or performance, this won't give you that much of a thrill. Con number three, the controls and interface have a learning curve to them. Some feedback points out that the dual-use touch and climate media control layouts are less intuitive, and toggling between functions takes time to get used to. Okay. Also, seat comfort, especially in lower trims, can be firm on those longer trips. So that's my quick take on some of the pros and cons of the 2026 Kia Sportage Hybrid. If you want a capable, tech-rich, efficient compact SUV that's more practical than flashy, the Sportage Hybrid is a strong pick. If you want more driving engagement, best highway fuel economy, or softer ride in all configurations, some of those trade-offs will need careful consideration. If you own one or are considering one, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more Everyman Driver content. If you're shopping, compare real pricing and incentives at quotes.everymandriver.com. It's a free search engine used by thousands every day. There's also a direct link below this video. It's all based on your zip code, new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs, the lowest prices in your area. That's quotes.everymandriver.com.
One final note, if you are in the market for a new vehicle soon, great. Connect with your local dealership and price and test drive at least 3 different vehicles. A vehicle's strengths and weaknesses can only be discovered when you are behind the wheel. My reviews can be good, but you need to test drive these yourself. Visit quotes.everymandriver.com, select the make, model, and your zip code, and you'll get invoice pricing in your area on those vehicles. Shop smarter with price quotes at quotes.everymandriver.com.
You can save $50 right now on the Nuvio Recovery Chiller. It works with any tub, bathtub, cold tub, indoors or out. Just plug it in, set the temperature, and start plunging. Use my code below and grab your deal today. Want to save 5% on your very own at-home barrel sauna? I've partnered with Almost Heaven to hook you up. This has been a game changer for my recovery and daily routine. Use my code and link below and start sweating smarter. You can save 5% on the red light panel that I use every week. This platinum LED Biomax works anywhere, bedroom, gym, recovery room, and is packed with science-backed benefits. Use my code below and start feeling the difference today.